While surveying the site of some ancient ruins, two young archaeologists, Derek and Margot, and their nomad friend, Moki, find themselves trapped and sinking in a whirling pool of sand. And when the dust settles, they stare up in awe at a vast chamber filled with giant relics and artifacts from another civilization. And there, at the far end of the cavern, a door with a strange inscription. All who enter these portals pass through time.
See? Nothing in my hands. What is that?
Well, Margot, where do you think we are now?
We're still in Galilee, and I believe this is Cana.
Hey, look at what that guy is doing!
Look!
Here, the fruit of a feathered friend. An egg. Zalum! Alarum!
Hey, that's what I want to be! A magician and do tricks like that!
Well, all you need to know are the magic words.
Yes, the magic words, that's it! What word they know? Alarum, Zalum! No. Azalarum, Zakarun, Alar... Oh,
Alakazam!
Boy, did you see that? It's like a miracle, huh?
No, son. That was only a trick. The traveling magician is very good, and he has perfected his tricks well. But a miracle is not a trick. It is a gift from God for the good of man and the glory of God. I am called Benjamin. You appear as travelers from a far place.
Yes, we've been on the road for quite a while, and we still have a long way to go.
And it will be a miracle if we ever get there.
Moki, hush. I'm Margot, and this is Derek and Moki.
Well, my young friends, you are traveling in the land of miracles, and among a people whom God has guided through our history. His obedient followers and prophets who listened to and obeyed God, who blessed them with miracles. Noah, who talked with God, was instructed to build the ark so that he and his family would be saved from the great flood. It rained for 40 days and nights. As the water receded, the ark came to rest on top of a mountain. God set a rainbow in the sky as a sign that he would never again send a flood to destroy mankind. And Moses, leading our people out of Egypt and with God guiding the way, was told to raise his rod over the Red Sea and divide it. Moses obeyed, and a strong wind swept a wide path through the waters and dried the ground, and his people crossed over into freedom. The walls of Jericho barred the way of the Israelites. Joshua, their new leader, following God's battle plan, marched his army around the walls for 7 days. Then, with a great shout, he brought down the walls and led the people into the promised land. The giant Goliath, with the army of the Philistines, faced the Israelites and the boy David, who obeyed God, and with but a sling and a stone slew the giant. And again Israel was saved. Daniel the prophet was thrown into the den of lions for refusing to obey the king's law that forbade anyone to pray to God. But through his faith and prayers, the lions became gentle as house cats, and Daniel was saved from the hungry beasts. And then, one day, as foretold by the prophets, came Jesus, who in but 3 short years performed many miracles and fulfilled all the Old Testament prophecies, proving that he was the Christ, the Messiah, the Son of God.
Some of those prophets of long ago seem like old friends.
Gee, Derek, it wasn't so long ago. It was just a couple of weeks ago that we saw Moses.
A couple of weeks ago, we were talking about Jesus and wishing we could have seen some of his miracles.
Well, my young friends, you are looking at living proof of one of his miracles.
What do you mean?
I was born in the town of Nain, a few miles south of here. I lived with my widowed mother, her only child. When as a young man, I became very ill, and I died. My body was prepared for burial. My grieving mother and friends followed. When the procession neared the gates of the city, Jesus approached with his disciples.
Dear woman, do not weep. I say to you, young man, get up.
What? Where am I?
My son!
Mother.
Yes, Mookie, it's true.